I guess it's time. I guess it's time. Hello. Oh, hold on. Hello. Except that I want to have my notes on my other screen that I haven't launched yet. Baiting, baiting. Also have to yes, hello, for real. Nice. Drinking water is a good habit. Hold on, I need to do the thingy. Appearance. Streamer mode. There we go. And then a ping on I'll respond to that later. There's this here. App room. What do I say? What do I have to say for myself? Implementing building tools. Except that I will also most likely first fix the hotbar. Oh yeah, and what has happened recently? Let's see. Also, I'm trying a new thing with the microphone, where it's closer to my face. But I don't have the pop filter in between me and the microphone. But I'm not looking directly towards the microphone, so I shouldn't need the pop filter, but yeah, let me know if it... I don't know if you can even tell that it's different, basically. But also, additionally, my nose is a bit stuffy right now, so that'll affect my voice as well. Well, anyway, what has happened recently? Oh yeah. Some small stuff, some stupid stuff, some refactoring, but dude, this is... I was reading this as 21 days ago. No, 21 hours ago. I went on a spree yesterday. I did a bunch of shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mostly just fixing how raycasting is done. I also changed how the blocks are UV mapped, just temporarily. Okay. And this is the last stream. Alright. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I assume it's just different. Not better or worse. Alright. But if I get our box selection tool, first of all, it doesn't spin in the hotbar. Still issue. And secondly, we can see the selection. If I switch off the thing, there's no selection. And let me actually get another one. And let's select this area. Hold on. I still want to be in there. Why? I just moved and got instantly lost. There we go. Okay. Select this area. And now if I switch between these, we can see that we have two different areas selected. Right, this item is selecting this area, and this item is selecting this area. This is kind of just a consequence of how I implemented this. I don't know if I want to keep it this way necessarily. But, you know, it is this way right now. Ooh, I also realized that these posts look scuffed as fuck. How do they look like in the original game? Hold on. Let's see. Don't have anything else to show here. I guess I could go over the TP tool. But now, if you click the air, it works. Lol. I think it previously didn't, like in this iteration of the engine. But now it does work. And the reason it works is if we go to the TP tool, we cast array, and then we match on that array intersection. And if we intersect with nothing, then we just modify the player position to be where they are looking. And if the array intersect does hit something, then that's the position. Oh, fuck. Also, sometimes I will turn my head, and my headphones hit the microphone. I need to get better and not do that. But I'm like that close to the microphone that it happens sometimes if I'm not careful. Yeah. Skill issue. Damn. What do you mean? Close because I hit the microphone or close because of the voice? Two different things. Also, I wanted to... Eating the microphone a bit. Okay, fair enough. It's gonna be faster for me to go through the game than enable debug mode and then no clip. Look at this epic speed run, except that I'm not taking shortcuts. Honestly, I should get a clip of this game in the like top right of the stream. Okay, here we are. Okay, they look even worse here. Good to know. Good to know. I guess in reality, I would want like a different texture for these. That's awesome. Awesome that I never fixed that. Would it be funny to re-release this game under the new engine and then see if anyone notices? Oh, there we go. Let me get a secret. Let me also turn on the game sounds. You're missing out on the footsteps and the bomb sounds. Anyway. Gotta peep the secret. Wow, mysterious. Oh, you can see me in there. I'm in the game. Let's go. Like at the corner there. Let's go. Anyway. Thank you, thank you. True. I never thought about that. But only under certain circumstances. And those circumstances are that I play the game on stream. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but oh yeah, the book selection thing also fun thing. Fun thing. I used to have Z fighting. Let me do a different selection. There we go. If I go far enough away, then we see Z fighting. And if I go close enough, then we can see that these planes aren't exactly where they are supposed to be. Like they're slightly offset. And And those are for the same reason. Like, the bigger this gap is, the less Z fighting there will be. But also the worse this looks. And there's probably a better way that I could fix that, but for now, it's whatever. Like, this is just a builder tool, debug, whatever bullshit, right? So, it is what it is. And what's this for? Oh, let me just whip, fill the area. Let's see. But yeah, the block selection tool should be able to be used to fill the area with blocks, and the block should be your choice. I guess I could just do a thing that it uses the block that you are looking at. I think that would make sense. Then I don't need like an additional menu or anything. Okay. Where do we have book select? So that's an option. But I don't know yet. I kind of want the third action. I want to have left click for select, right click for setting the other position, middle click for choosing the block, and then fucking hold on. Yeah, and then one more block for like, oh, click this to actually do the fill action. But now that I think about it, also I could do a thing where you click an item onto the fill tool or the box select tool, and then it becomes a thing for that. That's kind of scuffed. I don't know how to do this yet. I could also reintroduce a command console and make it so that when you're holding some selection tool, like any selection tool, then you can be like, okay, fill selection with this, right? And it's always just a command. Or I could make it so you only have one active selection and you just have another tool for filling, right? And when you have a selection active and you click that selection with the fill tool, then it would fill the selection. True. I think, honestly, I think having just one selection per player makes a lot more fucking sense. I think that's the route I should go. Yeah, one selection, and then you'll have another tool for filling that selection. And it could even be that you just fucking hold on. Let me go to the inventory. Imagine that this box stays active, and then we hold the fucking log item, and then we're like, oh, okay, let's click the selection with the item we want to fill it with. And then it fills with the item. I think that's not the worst idea. Perhaps? I think that would be like pretty clear, like UX. Like you select the area and then you click the selected area with the thing you want to fill it with. Right? And this also opens up a thing where if for some reason we have multiple selections active in the world at the same time, then you just click the selection that you want to fill. But also, well, yeah. I don't know. Don't know. What if we just fill all, or show all active selections? How scuffed is that? And there we go. Okay, so we have... Okay, let's... Ample hotbar. Oh yeah, and I started moving the hotbar to a separate struct so that in the future I can make it not suck and I don't have to go everywhere and like change absolutely everything. Honestly, this should change. I mean, it's not necessarily that. You would be surprised with how little I'm thinking about Minecraft and trying to be different from it. Like, if Minecraft just did everything correctly, then, well, there would be a chance that I would be just using Minecraft. Uh, but I would just copy. If Minecraft did everything correctly, I will copy. Like, num 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 num. Give me all the right decisions. Right? I don't care. I don't care that it's copying. Truly. Zero fucks given. And I think that's important. But the moment there's like the smallest fucking thing where I'm like, okay, this I can do this better, I will do it better. At least if I manage to. If the thing that I'm doing is actually not better, then it's worse. Lol. Or the same. But you know, I'm just trying to strive for what is the best thing to do that I can actually execute. Because there is like things like Axiom, like the Minecraft building mod tool thing, whatever. That's like really good for making environments. But it's also, I don't know if that's the direction I want to go. Right? It might be like a later stage thing. Anyway, um, point is, I might unintentionally diff from Minecraft by doing that, but it is not an intentional thing to try to move away from it. I don't know why I'm so passionate about that topic. It's like, I feel like sometimes people are making a game and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be different intentionally. I'll do this thing differently." It's okay, but do you have any other reason for doing that differently? Like, is it like, are you making your game worse by trying to be different? Okay, cool. Don't do that. Question marks? Like, I feel like you shouldn't, right? Just take the parts that work and then take the parts that don't work and make those better. Don't make the parts that are good worse. Question marks? Yeah, I mean, it's also fine if your approach is, oh, this thing, I want to try something new, right? But the approach of, I need to be different, let me make this thing different for the reason of being different, I think that's silly. Like, for me, that sentence comes from like a place of insecurity, where it's like, I need to be different. And it's like, no, you don't. You will be different, right? Most likely. Unless you're trying to make a clone. Or you don't have any ideas of your own, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty close to Minecraft right now. Okay, let's see. What are we actually doing here? I'm going to have a function for getting all items. And this function also returns a click payload. I feel like this should be an item instead of a click payload. Let's actually change it. Can I just do dot item? Is that a thing? No semicolon. Okay, there's two places that are relying on this. Okay, so we're ignoring everything else except choose item. So we could just be matching on an item directly instead here. What about 2001? Match payload. We choose item, and then we match on the item, and then we ignore everything else. Okay, so this function should just be returning the item, and not... Oh, but we are using... Are we using this? No, animation T is not being used. Is this the only instance? No, it's 2 matches in the file. Okay. Oh, okay, lol. Okay, yeah, let's refactor. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we need to match on this. When you say it's hard not to be, what's that in response to? I'm sorry, I looked at code enough to lose the context of what you're directly responding to. Oh, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. It was really funny though, because at some point I sent like a video clip of... Also, look at how fucking cool this overlay thing is. Holy shit. I don't look at it often, but sometimes, like when it's the right kind of output, it looks really good. Anyway, I sent like a clip of a previous iteration of the game, and someone responded with Minecraft, and I was like, you know, whatever. And they actually thought that it was Minecraft. That was just crazy. But it did look similar, very much. See, choose item, have item, and then we will ignore all the other fields, and we return an item. I guess we just return none, but we don't really have like a concept of an empty hotbar slot. Kind of. I hit the microphone. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, we'll just do this. This is my training for... Oh yeah, I need to... Oh, and this also could be an option. This is my training arc for not fucking hitting the microphone, even though I'm close to it. Also, actually, this would be easier without the headphones. Hold on. He's onto something? But I'll keep the headphones on, actually, because I need to be able to do this even with the headphones. Okay, yeah, now those functions are just now incorrect. That's good. That's to be expected. Did I have any changes? Oh, I'm gonna show this later. Remind me. Okay. Match item, and then we can have none here. Okay, this is garbage. Okay, we will just return an item, not an option item, just an item. And then we'll just fucking panic here. That's whatever. No. There's like 2 braces I can remove. There's no default case that I have to worry about. Okay, 1 more brace to remove. There we go. I love the automatic highlighting. Oh, fuck. I still like... Nope. Are we missing one? Fuck. How did I say the closing? What? What do you mean? Okay, let's see. To open one here. And then down. And we have one here. One here. They all seem to make sense. Where the fuck is the mistake? Let's remove all of the commas. Is that the problem? Unexpected closing delimiter. 2100. Okay, so it's this one. So there's one too many here, I would assume. Okay, now it's no complaining about the things. But I guess because I had commas, then it complained more. Interesting. Yeah, show that I later got it? Yes. That thing. It's what I used for figuring out the UV mapping of the blocks. Oh, we have kind of no errors here, question mark? What do we do? We do. This needs to handle the default case still. Yeah, okay. Now we go to 2000. And yeah, game.rs is growing concerningly. I think the item stuff might move into items.rs. So that will kind of break things apart. But for now, you know, he's a bit thick, right? Well, we're fine with that. People have their preference. Okay, no more. Fuck. Okay, yeah, this thing irrelevant. Okay, we need to remove 1 brace from the end. Are we still good on the formatting? Nope. Let's remove that. I love refactoring match statements, huge match statements like this. It's so lovely. I love it. It's so nice. So nice. What if I just copy this thing out of here? Is that like a easier thing to do? Oh, well, this should be balanced now. Question mark? Okay, it is. And then I can paste that back in. Question mark? Holy shit! New tech? New tech for balancing braces? Let's go. Let's fucking go. And now this code doesn't look like absolute fucking garbage because I'm not matching on click payloads and whatever bullshit. I'm just matching on the item that I'm getting from the hotbar. That's good. Anyway, let me show you the thing. Holy fuck. It's so peak. When I first make code absolute dog shit and then I make it not dog shit, and I feel good. Yeah, but here we go. Here's the UV map land. Where everything's UV mapped. That sentence doesn't make sense in this context, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, it was fun, because when I didn't have all this correct, then I looked at these, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look quite right. Is they're incorrect? And then I fixed them. Wahoo. Oh, even the transparent things are affected. I would have thought that they're not affected by this. Oh, they don't use the same shader though. Why the fuck are they affected? Huh? And if I make a selection, yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. You have the big UV map, like texture, whatever. Well, let me make it even bigger. There we go. And we can also go inside here. I feel like this is a thing that I should screenshot. Fuck, I forgot that I need to do like a QuickTime event in order to screenshot properly. There we go. Save that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the UV map skybox. So true. But yeah, this is for rendering opaque things, not for transparent things. I have a different thing for transparent things. Are you telling me that I'm not using the correct shader in the correct place? That would be kind of funny. But I think I am using the correct one. Hold on. Nothing makes sense if that's not true. Yeah, game shader transparent. Yeah, and you are being used in the transparency rendering pipeline. Huh. But even then, when I change that one fucking line in the opaque rendering, it affects that. What the fuck? Why? How? Huh? I don't know if you can tell, but I have no fucking clue what's going on with the code. Like, this is only supposed to affect opaque things, not transparent things. Well, here we are. Oh! I understand now. The transparent pass is not getting to these. Yeah, okay. So, basically what's happening here is that normally, if the alpha of the object is low enough, then I just discard that pixel, right? And because I discard that pixel, then in the transparency pass, we actually get to it, and we go, oh shit, this is a thing we should render, let's go, right? But if we turn the opaque pass into something that just returns a color no matter what, it doesn't care about transparency, then the transparency pass is kind of moot, right? It doesn't get to do anything. That's cool. Meaning, I could do this easily just for transparent things. Hold on. Gotta try it. Gotta try it. Gotta confirm my theory. Because if it's incorrect, then I gotta think about it more. Yeah, there we go. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Or maybe this would be like some glitched world that you encounter, and it's like, what the fuck's happening? That's funny. I also like how it doesn't have depth support at all. You're kind of just seeing fucked up things. Anyway, let's make a commit. Make a commit. We don't care about the though. Oh yeah, and I wanted to change the spawn location of the player to be within the map, right? Instead of spawning at 0, 0 in the void. So I temporarily changed this debug text to be the player's position. And I was about to do the thing where I input the position as a float and then turn it into fixed point numbers. But then I realized I can just input the coordinates and multiply by my fixed point 1 value, and then it's correct. So easy. And let's see. Okay, click focused element. This is hotbar refactoring. I don't know if I did anything else except refactor the hotbar. Again. By the way, again. Uh-huh. Oh. I'll check it out later. If it's a thing you wanted me to check out on stream, you can just link it in the chat. Let's see. Then... Oh shit, the notifications are audible? Okay, thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Note to self. Oh, I might mute those from the VOD. So the VOD watchers don't get that experience. Because I showed the game audio and I forgot to mute the thing. Lolly. Okay, hotbar refactor. Uh that's a bit more descriptive. Yeah, but it's still a notification sound. Let's see. Look, focused element. Yes, this is changing how you match on this. Just look how much fucking nicer this is. Like, this is a bit longer, but then this thing. Oh, match payload, none. Oh, we have some. Oh, then it's match on the item. We have the item. Or match on the payload, yeah, and then match on the item. It's so fucking bad. But I was like, whatever. And now it's just, oh, let's get the item and match on the item. That's what we want to do, right? Same thing here. Fucking payload, whatever. Bleh, bleh, bleh. No good, no good. But it's good now. Ooh, yes, red commit. Let's go. Also, I'm gonna amend it a bit. There we go. Push that into the Slop Corp servers. Let's go. Dude, I've been seriously thinking about paying for Source Hut and moving there. It has been a serious thought. Just pay Source Hut. Yeah, it's like a GitHub alternative. What do you mean? I'm not aware of their lead dev. I just know that they seem like a sane alternative. Also, I wanted to talk about the raycasting. So we have this. I'm gonna actually wait a few seconds for you to type that, and then you can focus on this. That you need to lock in for this. I assume that you're typing. And let me in the meantime think. Oh yeah, I want to change how fill works. I'm gonna start doing like a to-do thing. I don't know if I have much else on my mind right now. Let's do carve tool as well. I don't remember if I have a lot of other things. Oh, alright, there we go. Time's up. So we have this cast ray function, and it's very generic. We just take the start position for the ray, and then the direction for the ray, and then, you know, how far the ray should go. Fucking crazy stuff. And, I guess I could just pass in a start and an end position, but, you know, it is what it is. And then some other parameters, and then the world, right? Like, we need the world to raycast against. Makes sense. And I don't want to supply all of these arguments manually each time I cast array, because I'm going to be casting array in each of these fucking functions, right? So what I did is I made a closure that takes 2 arguments and grabs the rest from the context. And it's so much fucking nicer to use. Like, I'd say default raycast, distance, and whether we should hit triggers. And then it grabs the player center, the ray direction, and then the environment from the context. Goddamn, I hit the microphone again. Anyway. Yeah. And I think this is like the first time I've made a closure like this. Like, I've made closures before when I've like tried to multi-thread and whatever, but it's more like just following the compiler to make it work. But in this case, I actually had a concrete goal for the closure, and then I made it. I didn't know the syntax right away, but it's here now. Yippee! So let me drink some water. Oh shit. Nice. I'm not the person who has made their own language. Let's see. Oh, hair. I've heard of hair before. Oh, okay. Nothing really much here. But yeah, it's brew. Let's see. Nothing uncommitted that matters. Okay. Change how failure works. Okay, boss. Okay, boss. Oh yeah, this is what I was doing before. Oh yeah, okay. I remember now. Before I went in the refactoring spree, this is what I was doing. I wanted to have a function for getting all of the items. This needs immutable because of how UI state works. In the future, this is going to be read-only. This is fine, whatever, you know. Let's do... Oh my god, he's doing something. Uh... Okay, what are we actually matching here? Oh, I need to... And then we need to have a rect here. See, this is why it's silly that this is a UI element, because it needs a load of things that shouldn't be needed. Like, I want to get the children. Oh, what's the rectangle? Okay, boss. Yes. Okay, let me map these. That's gonna be... This is the worst code, but it is what it is. I think this is gonna be just the payload. So if we have an item... So this impl block is like where all of the garbage goes, right? And in the future, I'll get rid of the garbage, and all of the callers are none the wiser, you know? And then we have nothing, then we panic. And if we have something else than a button, then we panic. Oh yeah, I need to rename that. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's the other way around. The rectangle is first. Okay. Oh, it's choose item. And then we collect, perhaps? Oh, no, mind. This is supposed to do it here. Mm-hmm. I want to turn this into a slice. This is such fucking Rust bullshit. Into box slice, what do you mean? Oh, do I need to dereference the items? Nope. Oh, okay. Let's go to the Rust documentation. I probably need to click the other one. Oh, no, that's fine. Uh, Ass slice. Okay. And we do need to dereference the item as well. Probably need to clone it. Or... shebangs. For some reason... Shebang, fuck. It's not like clicking in my head what it is. I've heard that. Oh. It's just... Okay. What would I use shebangs for in Rust? Question mark? But what's the function? I guess I'm doing this in another way. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Fuck. Yeah, it needs to be cloned. There we go. Now I can return the type that I want to. Yippee! Oh, okay. I don't know. Like, yeah, don't know. I would assume no, because Rust doesn't really have a runtime. I mean, it uses the C runtime, right? But it doesn't have its own runtime. So it's not really, like, what would be running that? Maybe if you use a library for that? Or are you talking about doing that at compile time? Question mark? Let me see. Hmm. Oh. Rust X. So, And so you're basically talking about using Rust as an interpreter for a script. That's interesting. I mean, do you have Rust installed? That's my question. Yeah, exactly. That's that's interesting though, because if this is like a thing and it works fast, then I could use this for some of my scripts, you know? Like, oh, like scanning for broken video files, whatever. I could do that just as a script instead of a compiled thing, and it would be easier to modify it over time. But also, speaking of Arch, hold on. Okay. Speaking of Arch. Bum bum bum. I saw this. So yeah, I opened X. This was something that was linked to me. I can't click on anything though. The site is very broken. And nothing loads. I'm doing the morally correct thing by blocking the JavaScript, most of the JavaScript. True. I mean, I could, but I feel like it's better that I can't click on anything. Right? I do know about Xcancel and I use it whenever I actually need to click on something. Okay, nice. We have this thing. Let's see if it fucking crashes. We're not using this anywhere. So click focused element. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, okay. This was actually the correct place. Mesh item stuff. Okay, yes. Actually, I could just return an iterator of items instead of whatever the bullshit I was doing. Yeah, okay, let me actually refactor it real fast. Dude, this could be like, if you ignore the function arguments, this seems like a normal database operation, you know, where we're getting like the phone number and address of people. Even up to this line. That's awesome. I never saw it in that way before. That's really funny though. Okay, anyway, I get items. Fuck, that's good. Can I do that? Or do I have to return like a impl thing? Oh yeah, we have to not do that. Okay. Let's do a save load for reference. I know that I do it there. Impl iterator. There we go. Apparently this is the sort of shit that can bloat your binary size, because if you have multiple things that you're returning, like if you have two different calls to this function and they return different things, then Rust will generate two versions of that function, and both of those will exist in the binary, right? Both of them will exist in the binary. So it is what it is. But here, this will be just one, right? Just one. This is funny. Okay. Item equals item. That's kind of garbage. I feel like I should put a comment there. Or should I just... Okay, I could write a comment. Or I could do that. You know? Fuck. Oh, okay. Damn, really? Or is it supposed to be... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot clearer, right? Instead of saying item equals item, we say item equals create items item. And I don't have to put a comment here saying, oh, what I actually mean by this line of code is that item equals the item struct that we have defined in here. No, just fucking modify the code. Modify the code. Now, lists are clear what is happening here. At least in my opinion. I need to mute this for myself. There we go. Okay, let's see. Cargo format. With items. Alright. So we just return the iterator. What's the error now? Oh, there's no error. Let's go. And no longer do that. Then we say for item and items, because there's no reason for me to return exactly 9 items. I just need the items here. Yes, I believe that's correct. Let's test it. Let's test it. Oh fuck, we crash. Get children. Because if the UI element is none, then we crash. Why do we crash? Or is it even about none? It's like just another UI element. Let's oh. This is printed. I think this is just I might have a clue as to what this is. Yeah, so we're getting the horizontal list container. So I need to get the first child, and then I need to iterate over the children. Fuck. Haha, this is so fucking garbage. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, this is garbage. I need to declare this mutable, right? Question mark? Yep. Oh, what? Oh, okay, I still can't do it like that. Okay. Yep. I'm paying the full price of doing this in a shitty way. Okay, whatever. We just cloned this. We clone him. I hate this. Get the children. We can't fucking clone it for whatever reasons. Oh, okay. I need to map this as well. That's awesome. Maybe I don't need to do that there. Never do this. Okay. So this should be now a what is it? Okay, now we collect perhaps? Or do we just get the first one? By the way, this function will also run every fucking frame, which is awesome. Borrowed value does not live long enough. Okay, what do you mean? Clone does nothing, probably? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. This is not the problem. That's the other thing that's the problem. I love poke programming. Okay, it's still... So this borrowed value does not linger long enough. Okay. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, actually? Planting A declared here, and then we say A don't get children. Well, it should be fine because we're cloning all of these. A dropped here while still borrowed. I guess because I'm returning an iterator instead of a vec, this is relevant. So we'll just return a vec. And then it's probably happy. Yeah. So okay, so if we return an iterator, then everything needs to still be alive, I guess, for the iterator to work. As okay, I could have made that work with the iterator, but not worth it at all. Okay, see it even runs. I'm gonna leave. This feels like a blob of cancer almost. Holy shit. Okay, and it runs. That's cool. Can you tell that I'm not happy with the code? I don't know. I don't know. Any empaths in the chat? Yeah. Yay, we have two areas active at the same time. They can be overlapping. They're both active, we see them both. That's good. Yes. That was the thing that I said, but then it was easier to make multiple work, right? Or I mean, I guess that's the, actually not true. I lied. The thing that I want to do is to have the selection active, even if I don't have it, well, true also. Because if I refactor this, so that we only have one selection per player, then we don't really need to, like, mesh inactive items, I guess. I'll see, but I'll take a quick bathroom break. And I'll see what happens after that. So, BRB. Let's see. Truly, I might have made this function for kind of no reason. uh, I, yeah, is this gonna be a thing that's just on the player? Well, well. I'm gonna leave it there for now. It's very likely. Well, actually, I should stash this. Um, I'll do a little trick here. Stash those. Then we undo the commit, and we have these things. Well, not the thing that I just made. Okay, and then okay. Let me check on chimding. No. All right. So we have a selection thing here. I guess if you are like in creative, then you're supposed to have a selection thing, but if you're kind of just playing the game, not really. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right now. But that's the thing to think about for the future. I might have a field for like building things, and you only have them if you're in a certain game mode. But we'll see. Might also just have them active always, and it doesn't actually matter. Ooh. Do we have multiple kinds of selection? No, we just have... For now, we only have book selection. If I want to have additional types in the future, I can do that. But for now, not relevant. And it's an I-32. Nope. Yes. 1582. Oh, but it has to be an option. Okay. I love how, because I was instantly thinking, like, okay, what do I make the default value? But yeah, it's none. Now I'm gonna refactor the item as well. Not there. Okay. And book select will not contain the positions. Because the player will have the thing. I guess. Yeah, that's interesting though. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking about how the book selection tool had two positions, but now the player is gonna just have a box. Pardon me. That was a crazy good sneeze. You know how some sneezes are more satisfying than others? Also, thank you. That was a good one. Okay, let's see. Well, mesh item stuff. Yeah, box select. This function makes no fucking sense anymore. Comment that out. That's one Aragon. Book select. You are a unit struct. And lo. We don't need to do this. Lo. Look at all these. Look at them. Look at him go. Fuck, I feel like I should have comments for what the closing braces are for. This is a chunky fucking function. Holy. I could have like a smaller function as the last thing. Not have a huge function. Nah, I know. Okay, I'm not gonna think about that right now. Okay. Oh, okay. We need to match the selection actually. Oh. How do I do this? A and B are gonna be options. Yes. Okay. I hate that books is a keyword. I can't fucking write books. Ah. Anyway, uh, okay, where's my math file? I don't remember what this function is called. Okay, ample box. Oh, this is just for... I have it for rect. Uh... Oh, no, no. I do have it for box as well. But it's in this from 2 points and into 2 points. What? Oh, because I didn't have the fucking math file open, so I didn't get the autocomplete. Okay. Note to self, always have the math file open. And this is gonna be slightly incorrect. Oh. Yep. Can't even do that. You guys need to make like an actual body here. I actually want to do it like this. Question marks. Let me think about this. Okay. Oh, okay, now I'm getting other errors. Okay. Mm-hmm. I might actually have to make the selection just 2 points. Because if I... actually, no. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't gotta. No, it's technically correct. It compiles. But let's see. What do we actually do here? Bum, 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 bum. I want to say me dot selection. Okay, actually, we need to match A and B. Do we? Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, okay, okay. No arrow there, arrow here. And then what do we do? We say me dot selection equals well, me dot selection is going to be equals to this match statement, and then it's going to be box from 2 points, and we have that, and we need to wrap it in sum. So true, that's so true. I feel like I hit a note there, but I don't know. This is not gonna be none, but we try it out. Okay, it does compile. That's good. And then what can we say here? We can say some box oh, look at that. I've heard a friend of mine, Benbot, say sometimes that Rust is a language that makes you feel smart for typing it. And I guess this is like one of those instances where that just happened to me. I feel smart for typing this. But this is actually bad. Yeah, because we don't care about which one is A and which one is B. Yeah, yeah, okay, so this is gonna work, but it's gonna be garbage. Fuck. That's a bit annoying. That's awesome. Anyway, if I click place A, place B, we fucking see nothing. That's awesome. Okay, I can click on 2 places and have it fill. But the logic is fucked, basically. Let's go up here. I do left click here, right click here. It does do the thing, but this is my left click position. Let's left click here, so we're expecting to fill like this area, and it does do it. And if I go here and left click here, then this is gonna be wrong, right? No, it's still correct. What if I right click? It's supposed to fill this area. Why does it fucking work? Huh? Am I stupid? Okay. Seems like it shouldn't work based on the code, but then it just works. Like, okay, sure. I'm gonna do a few tests. Oh. Okay, so left, right, fill. Oh, there we go. It doesn't fucking do it. Yep. But if I do right, left, fill, then it does the correct thing. Yeah. So basically, we don't preserve what is left click and what is right click, which is very fucking incorrect. So the selection isn't going to be a box, it's going to be two positions. This box is a position and a size, not start and end. Just have to now change these. 2053, but it should be pretty easy to do that, honestly. Oh, do I even want to... Hold on. I could have them be separate. And really this should be... the other way around. That's how it should be. I could wrap the entire thing into an option, but I feel like that doesn't really make sense. Hey, we just have to say none, none. That is the default state. Okay. That makes more sense. We don't have to do any of this. And we can get rid of this. And we don't need to have this. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. And that should work. Yeah. And that also means that if we try to fill something without having a selection, we crash. Haha, exactly. Click here, click fill, it works. Yep. Oh. Yep. Okay, now the thing works like it's supposed to. Also, have you ever questioned why this room is so fucking tall? Right? Like, it kind of makes no sense. Oh, let me show you. Oh fuck, I still have the debug mode enabled. Okay, we'll travel there again, right? As a small break treat. I'll even breathe the light this time. Oh fuck, I forgot how to play this video game. Oh fuck, I actually forgot everything. What the hell? Where am I going? I don't need to do the skill jump. I was thinking about the skill jump earlier, like from going there to here. And it's also possible to do it in reverse, but it's really fucking difficult. There we go. Yeah, in this game, it looks infinite. Wow! And the light doesn't reach the top. And then it's just a mysterious shadow. Right? Very cool, very cool. Let me jump there. There we go. Oh, I should also implement sneaking into the game at some point. I'm gonna go for the secret once. If I get it, then I get it. If I don't, then I don't. That was a bad start though. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that is a very difficult jump to go there. Honestly, I made it way too fucking difficult. uh, like it's properly difficult to get to that secret. Aye. Okay. I can just break item handling if we don't have these. Boom. One and beep. Maybe I could have combined those into one, but eh. Nice. This is nice. Now we just need to render the fucking selection thing once again. Okay, so for our player, actually I'm going to use this as a reference. I guess I could do it in this function, honestly. This is gonna be like, well, no. Mesh item stuff is still fine for this function name, I feel like. Yes. Okay. Yes. Then we match self. Yeah, self dot selection. Also cleared. I've been working on projects recently? Question mark? Just got the bright idea in my head that I should maybe ask. Eh? That doesn't sound too promising for the project. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. We have this, and now we are going to make a box first of all. And it's gonna be box from 2 points, A, B. And then we need to increase the size for some reason, but we don't question. Oh, I actually know why. It's good. Okay. Sure. We'll just yoink. Yoink. There we go. Oh, I need to use the correct variable name, perhaps? Oh. Okay. I never turned this into floats. Oh, this is why this fucking sucks ass. Sure. We'll do that. I have to make it mutable. Oh, now the code looks awfully similar to this. I wonder why. Selection tool, and let's sanity check, have another selection tool as well. I didn't mean to click there. Oh, that looks neat. And to click here. And yeah, it doesn't matter which one we hold. Yippee! Now we just have the thing. And if I middle click while holding this, then it fills the thing. Yippee! With the middle click, probably shouldn't do that. I should do the thing where if you click on the selection, then it will fill the thing with the thing that you clicked it with. It's going to be a bit more difficult, but I think it's going to be worth it. And I'll probably have to modify the raycast function a bit. Nah, don't worry. I just need to sit down, I think. Oh, I'll keep standing up. Oh yeah, I've been standing up for the entire stream. Fun fact. Hello? Okay, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we have the selection. I should commit though. What else did I have in my... yeah, this is kind of... Okay, what did I had? I just had something else in my mind. Okay, first person view of items. Okay, I like how there's a to-do list, but then... I think this version is fine, where I just have stuff to do all of the time. I don't get to all of the things, rather than I don't have a list, and then I'm like, oh, what was I doing? Anyway. Oh, no, what was I doing? This actually hit me. Fuck. Clicking on selection area. Okay. Oh, so I was actually thinking about this. Okay. Uh, yes, so the kind of the problem is that we just take the world here, like the blocks. I need to pass in all of the entities as well. Oh, this is sitting downtime though. Oh shit. You probably heard that. That's funny. Let me reposition the microphone as well. Okay. Show. I had two kind of choices here. I kind of want to keep this function pure and only for casting against blocks. And I could have another function for casting against players or selection areas, and then I see, okay, which one is closer, right? But I don't know. Thinking. Okay, so the simplest thing is to just cast array against the fucking box. And let's look at our wonderful math file. If I have it somewhere. Hello. There we go. I remember at some point I had some crashes with this function when I when the raycasting was just fucked up, right? But I think that was because the direction wasn't normalized. Well, this in reality should just be like this, right? Like, I shouldn't be trying to crash here. Well, it's whatever. Okay, so I can just intersect the ray against the box. Okay, nice. Sure, we'll do that. So this is for the world. And then this is not going to be default raycast. So we need to pass in all of the arguments. Oh, we first need... I kind of want to make this a separate function on the player. Yeah, I'll just have this. Yep. Or do we have some other function? Interval bounds, mesh item stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be after this one. And yeah, we only need self. That's awesome. And then we return. I don't think we need to know the normal here. And also, honestly, no, it's not gonna be a boolean. We do need to know the position. We really only need to know the t, but I don't think the other raycasts are returning the t value. So the distance that the raycast is like went. Yeah, we just have the position, the block position, and the normal. Oh, I kind of want to return the t as well. So then I can easily compare like which one is closer or not. I should have a struct for the result of a raycast. What else? Normal. Find axis. Then I guess, yeah, it's gonna be a distance. One 6 7 6. Option raycast result. Yippee! Let's just do none for now so it doesn't cry about this error. And then, fn cast ray, we are gonna return option raycast result. Yippee! So to change this, then none is fine. And then we need to give the key. And technically, this T gives the... hold on. Yeah, this T is before we hit the block, technically. And t plus 1 is inside of the block. But I think we want to return the normal t. We're gonna want to have these here. There we go. And okay. Some more errors. That's lovely. I think I just want to use the fucking struct directly. Yeah, so we don't need to do this. Okay, I'll leave it there for now just for reference. So I guess I'll comment that out. And we will say let some ray intersect this and else. I love like breaking out of just a code block. It's so fucking useful. If this is a function, then I would return here. But it's not a function, it's just the thing. So we do this. And someone might say, oh, you should make that a function if you're doing that. No. Because I need access to a lot of stuff in the context. So then I would need to pass all that into there. And it's like, oh, do I need that? Do I not need? Fuck that. I'll just write the code. I will shrimply write the code. Can I come up with a shorter yet as descriptive name for this ray intersect variable? Is the question now. Maybe. Mm-mm-mm. 2060. 2060. Here we go. And 2067. Oh yeah, okay. This is a different function. I think that's alright for that block. Well, not different function, different branch of the mesh statement. And I think this branch is now good. Yes. And now we do the same thing here. Let sum. Ooh. Oh, actually, we don't want to break here. This should be an if let. Yes, this should be an if let. And this doesn't need to be an if let. And then we need to use array intersect the block boss. Yes, and now we only have one. Oh. Okay. 2069. And Yippee! Refactoring done! Wahoo! Yay! Should be able to just go here. Ba, 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 ba. Yippee! And I can fill the area. Yippee! And I can click on things. Yippee! Yes. Okay. I should make the wheel work on the hotbar at some point. Aye, aye, aye. That takes a bit longer to fill, but that's fine. Log. Oh yeah, if we go in here, then we see everything. So what are you? Oh, this is that thing. Yay! I should commit. Okay. Oh, there's kind of two changes here nested into one. That sucks a bit, but also this should be removed. There we go. Okay. Also, action recast. I haven't done that yet. Okay, okay. I think I should do this first. Oh, but it's not gonna be. I can't do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We really should have. Like after refactoring box select, I should have made a commit. But now these changes are so like intertwined, it's kind of impossible to separate them into two commits. Did you ever watch 86? I have no clue what that is, so the answer is no. Let's see. Selection. Oh. I feel like it's something that you've recommended to me, and I've forgotten about it. I feel bad about that, but it is what it is. Oh, okay, okay. Dude, I refactored the hotbar as well in the same fucking thing. I feel like I was in flow or something. That was awesome. Like I just did shit. That's good. Anyway, okay, now we have an ugly commit, but that's fine. To be fair, no, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. And multiple changes, but they were kind of all in one anyway. Uh, okay, this is gonna be refactor. Um, there we go. And then we also need to include this. Das good. Das good. Okay, that's... Oh, let me actually... What do we have in this stash? Oh, this. Yeah. Okay, anyway, okay. That's good. Everything works without the stash changes. And now, what I can do is the selection thing. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's good. Now, this R being capitalized is very crucial for the tone of the comment. Okay. And so now, yes. We still have this here, but for a different reason. We have somebody. Nothing else will match. That's fine. Oof. Oh yeah, okay. That's none. Let's return none for now. Oh. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. That would work. And we need to make a box and then raycast against the box. Yes. Okay, let's just put none at the bottom so I don't have to look at the red and decide if the red is something that I should care about. Holy shit. I can make a long line. Okay. I shouldn't get distracted. Selection box. Now we need to cast array. And this is... How is it done? Intersect array. Ray pulse radar. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. This is a bit annoying now. Because I already have, like, this is the problem with the thing that I was saying earlier, with moving a thing into a separate function. Now I need the fucking direction of the ray, and I also need the start of the ray. I don't really want to pass those in as parameters, because technically we can already get them from self. Fuck it, we're not gonna pass self. I just deleted everything? Thank you. 64. I think... Oh, but we do need the selection. Fuck. Okay, whatever. We're passing in both. Technically, we could get
um the ray start and the raider in here, but I'll just do it like this. It's easier. Oh, actually, no semicolon. Again, I was just complaining about those. That's good. 2025. Oh, almost current year. And then ray pause. Raider. Or ray start, perhaps. Huh? Where's the... Oh, it's player center. My bad. My bad. Huh? No method name intersect array found for struct mathbox I32 in the current scope. What do you mean? Is it only for I64? Maybe. 1 and then the devil's number? Probably. Be careful, guys. Oh. Ooh. Not a bad idea, the lenter thing. Okay, oh, yeah, because these are block positions, and we need to turn these into entity positions. Yes. That actually makes sense. Uh, okay. It's gonna look really ugly. Well, whatever. Oh, okay, okay. So we need to parse this and make it into a raycast result, I guess. Uh, huh. That's a bit annoying. How do I raycast elsewhere? Block to intersect ray. And then we get the T and the axis. How does that do that? How does the collider intersect that ray? I feel like I'm going down a fucking wild goose chase. Here we return a T. Yeah. Get colliders. But colliders are just boxes. So, okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. We're cooking. Insect ray. Oh, what? Am I... Oh, we just get the T. Okay, I'm silly. I thought that it was returning the position, but no, it's returning the T. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, it's fine. Prices adverted. Prices adverted. We get the correct thing that we need. What's the, I thought this was returning a position, but it's actually just returning the distance that the ray traveled, which is good. Because that gives us more information. Or, well, I guess not more information, but the information is on a better package to handle. Let's match this. And then we have some, and then the normal. Do something with that. And if we have none, then we return none. Do none here as a test as well. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be encased. True. I kind of forgot about that completely, but yeah. Selection recast. Let's go. I need to drink some water. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Some T normal, and then yeah, we do an actual code block here. And we well, actually, it doesn't have to be a code block. It's gonna be some raycast results. Maybe. Now we just fill in the fields. I guess it's gonna be a thing, so I don't have to repeat a lot of stuff. Ray starts plus ray there. And then is that it? That is it. Okay, but when we do this thing, do we do +1 for the T normally? I think we do. Yeah, final pulse is T +1. Don't do that here. Fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. If it's bad, then whatever. It'll just bite me in the ass later. It's also kind of suspicious that I'm doing a +1, honestly. Because I think this is returning like the thing that's barely outside. Oh, also I need to do multiply fixed point instead of the normal multiplication. Yeah, this is like barely outside, and then doing the +1 makes it go inside. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's. Are we talking about just the valid ones? Because there are a lot of Unicode code points that are just not used, right? Like nothing's assigned to them, right? I feel like there are a lot that might not be used, like basically at all. Okay, so now we have ray intersect selection. That's good. And dun, dun, dun. I guess. Okay, hold on. Yeah, in here we kind of need to know if we're trying to do a normal placement or if we're trying to do the fill. Do the fill up. That's not funny, but I laughed anyway. Hi. Okay. Pardon me on my lack of humor. Okay. We'll do an if statement. It's been a while since I've ran an if statement, right? Jarvis, bring up the stat for how many seconds it had been since I wrote an if statement when I said that. I actually wonder. I can actually check in the VOD. Anyway, if, what are we doing? If rank intersects selection distance is smaller than or equal to, I think, rank intersect dot distance. Actually, I'll do it the other way around. Imagine being able to chain comparison operators like this, by the way. I feel like that should also make sense. Like, this is bigger than this, or this is smaller than this, and this is smaller than the next thing that I would type. Right? That should be valid syntax. You can't change my mind. Oh, okay. Yes. So we also need to only do this if it's sum. Fuck. Is it gonna be a match statement? Is it gonna be a match statement? Could be. Uh, hmm. Thinking. There's kind of 3 branches here, and I want to collapse it down to 2. If the selection raycast returns none, we want to do the normal behavior. If the normal raycast is earlier than the selection raycast, we want to do the normal behavior. Otherwise, do the new special behavior. How do I neatly express that? Guess it's gonna be with this. Or is it? Not really. Hold on. Oh, okay, I can just actually... Yeah. Uh, this is actually a really good pattern. Holy shit. I know this variable name is long. Deal with it. Okay. Match selection raycast. Oh. It's ray intersect selection. My bad. If it's closer, then it's closer. And if it doesn't exist, then it's not closer. Yippee! Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Let's complain about that one. Nice, that works. Yes. Yes. Because otherwise I would have 3 branches and it's kind of awful, but I can collapse the branches into a boolean and then test the boolean. That is a good pattern. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay. And now, if me dot and let's the button also, I gotta point out, at some point I thought about making this function something that acts upon the button that modifies the internal state of it. I'm so glad I didn't do that. And now I have to check if that's actually true. Yeah, no, it just takes an immutable version. It's so much nicer than that one I thought that I had. Anyway, if we're left clicking, then let's just fill the area. And where do we currently do that? Okay. So you need both selection things to be a thing. Oh, but we already know that they're a thing, actually. Do we have the box, perhaps? Selection raycast. Fuck, we don't get the box out of that. But if we have ray intersect selection being a thing, then we kind of know the box already exists. Okay, let's refactor this a bit. We're not going to return just the raycast result. We are going to also return the box. We need it. And I don't want to reconstruct it for no reason. We need it and we already constructed it. No, fuck. It's box I32. Yash. Oh, I64. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, never mind. It needs to be here. You know, we have one error. One error left. No errors left. Let's go. Uh-huh. Okay. Now we need the box also. Yep. This is kind of silly. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna return a dummy box here. This is not really good. I really don't want to do this, actually. Well, I'll just have another match statement, it's fine. We know that it's some, so we can unwrap. And then get the box. And now we just need to do this. Okay. Mm-mm. I think this might have to be an equals thing here. We'll see in a moment, though. Just format this first and then fix the arguments. So 250. Well, 2050 rather. Y, Z. Oh. Okay. Value partial moves here. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I guess, okay. Thinking. So good. So good. I've not thought about that, but it's actually really good. uh okay, no. Okay, this needs to be some selection box. True, I am the AI. Fuck. AI. Also, hello, hit those. I hope you're doing good. Okay, now we have the thing. Oh, but this I need to convert this. Yeah, I need to convert this anyway. I can't do it like this. Because right now I'm iterating on this entity size. This is fucking... Oh, it's not the same code as there. Okay, I have to actually code the thing instead of copying something that I've written earlier. What the hell? Okay, we go into 2 points, and then entity post to block boss. I guess I'll do this separately. Well, at least I have one other catchphrase that doesn't sound like AI, which is saying smile. Smile. True. It's like, you know, it's not economically worth it to generate this kind of a stream with the video as well, right? The typing as well, think that the code editing. True. So true. Something something Occam's razor, something. Yeah. It's like everything lines up. Like it's crazy how much effort is being put into this production. That's supposed to be B dot, not an A dot Y. What am I typing? There we go. Through. Except you can't see if I blink, you know? That's kind of the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Good progress on the game. I was gonna say as always, but I don't know if that's true. And let's see. Hold on, let me use my brain and then I can chat. Okay, we just need to set block. So yes. And additionally, we use the block that we want to place. Oh my god, we need to clone it. Yes. Okay. But yeah, it's summer break. Still gotta study though, and well, I have a bunch of time. Aye, aye, aye. I've never seen anyone going with a keyboard placed full width left. Yeah, I mean, I have the mouse space as well, right? So I guess what you would be expecting is like this, where the keyboard is like centered, right? Well, you know, this is what I have. Where's the game? Oh, here's the game. Yeah, I dragged it out of the way so you could see the keyboard. Both hands contorted and force pressing repeatedly keys in positions of closing carpal tunnel in a quarter with 102% certainty. Nice. Oh, so you're just talking about. Hold on. I don't know. At least to me, this position doesn't feel bad. So, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, hold on. So you're doing something like this, I guess? I don't know. I feel like this would be even worse. This might help. Maybe. I don't know. But this is like. Yeah, I don't know. Eh. Center keyboard allows carpal tunnel to be to another quarter. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The only time that I've had a problem with like wrist pain stuff is when I was doing like a summer job where you had to do some fucking physical physical work, and I think I just had a fucked up technique for doing it. It wasn't like lifting stuff. I can't be bothered to fucking explain it, but it was like, well, I'm gonna explain it anyway because I'm I'm like that. So you have like cables going, and then there's like a little. So there's cables going like this way and then this way, and then there's like a little metal thing. They have this like spin to it, and those cables are fucking tight, you know. And you have to spin the thing because it's like a little metal spiral that you put on there, and like it's hard, right? And you really have to, like, at least I was using my wrists. I don't know if I was supposed to. I was never instructed on how to do it properly. So that was fun. Let's see. I have that. Oh, I meant to capture mouse here. Inventory. Let's take a slime block. Why not? Let's also take that. True classic. Capture mouse. Okay. Now I should be able to just place this block next to the thing. Yes, but if I click the thing, it does fucking nothing. Let's go. Why do we do nothing? Did the selection get filled somewhere else? I don't think so. Why does the thing just not work? Oh, now it worked. Huh. It's like one block deeper than I think it is. I think I know what's going on. Ah, yes. Yes. Let's see. Don't worry, cleared. I'm gonna serve as a proxy for you, so you can see what the thing is. Oh, what are these? It's like what kind of game are you playing with this? My question. And okay, when I play Rocket League, my setup looks like this. Oh, hold on. Fucking, I'm not showing. Okay, let me actually. Yeah, this is what my setup looks like when I play Rocket League, right? I have my movement keys here. This is. Hold on, this is power slide. I don't remember what control is used for. Yes. Yes, dude, it's so fucking nice to have this. Like, if I have another game, like if I this is a different layout I don't use. But you know, if I change the layouts, then I have different like things. Anyway, yeah, but for Rocket League, WASD, Shift, Space, Quick Chat keys, so 1, 2, 3, 4, boost, jump, item key, camera control, more camera control, more camera control, and then you know mic mute button. And so these are not really used in the game, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 keys, and analog keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 analog keys, 13 keys total. So I couldn't with a fucking 4-key keyboard like that. What keys are assigned the addicted person is submitted to show publicly at what hours uncomfortable behavior exhibits most often. Nice meme. Aye, aye. I like my layout. You can't shame me for it. It's fucking awesome. Okay, anyway, let's see if it works now. I really need to make scrolling work. This is pain. Let's do this, capture mouse. Select the area. And it still doesn't work for some reason. Now it filled it. Oh, actually, okay. I just realized that I did a wrong thing. Also, hit those. How are your projects going? If you're working on some. If you work on projects, tell me about them. Yeah, but I need to not do this. I need to increase the size of the selection box when I'm actually raycasting. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Do you know this cleared up server? Uh, yeah, I would say so. I know of him and I know him question. I mean, it's how to say, how deeply do I know this person? That's the question. I Also, to be fair, I would be in the same boat as Cleared. uh, I can sympathize with that. Also, I want to say that that's actually interesting though, because I took what you're saying as like, oh, you're trying to like actually give facts instead of trolling, but then I I didn't care. I was like, well, whatever, right? I doubt the information kind of, and even if it's true, then it's like there's multiple factors and whatever. That's where my mind went to. uh, that's funny. Yeah, anyway, let's see. Section recast. Yes, we need to do plus here. Yeah. That's fair. But I'm indifferent. Okay, and I don't know why I expected this to work, honestly. Um, is it if I look at a block and no. Oh, it is because of that. Okay, so the problem is, this might not be the problem at all. That's fine. What the problem is that when we're trying to set a block, if our raycast against the blocks doesn't collide with anything, then we just go, oh, sir, we exit the function. And I don't want that to happen. So there's kind of three paths that are possible to be taken here. Okay. So I want this to be able to be none, and I want this to be able to be none. Yeah, okay. Now we have... This is doable, this is doable. Enum, and what do I call this? This is... whatever. I will come up with a proper name for this, but this is like too hard to name right now. Ooh, that's a lot of links. Not saying that's a bad thing, by the way. But I would say if there was an active conversation going on, then you might want to have like a link that leads to a collection of links. But since this is the conversation, that's fine. Oh, we're gonna type like this. Dude, I feel like I'm playing an instrument if I did this. That's awesome. That's the different vertical. What do you mean different vertical? Like this? Still feels like an instrument, to be fair. That's interesting. Interesting thought, though. I'm just thinking. You would have to just know where the keys are, right? Like, you would have the keyboard here. Ooh, I don't know. It feels wrong. I would have to have keys on both sides, right? Like, if I had two keyboards, because I can't have both of my hands on the, like, one side, right? But if it was two sides, then it would be doable, right? Fuck. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Yeah, I see. So basically, karate chop here, and then, and then you do this. Okay, interesting. I know vertical mice. Never have I ever thought about that. But I guess it's also going to be split. So you lift them up, they're not necessarily going to be together. So it's going to be more like, instead of your hands being like this, it's like this, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Now that is what I'm more familiar with as a concept, right? Okay. Yep, yep, yep. That's awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Relatable. Uh, relatable. Yeah, it do be like the web. The web. Do I need to say anything else? Okay. Uh, we're gonna match the ray intersect and then the ray intersect selection. Okay, and if we have none and none, no, what am I typing? Okay, none and none, then we. And if we have some and none. What do they say? What does the source say? I'm curious. Conclusions. Okay. Uh, the last half I'm not really interested in. Okay, clear evidence of a health benefit of the split keyboards emerged. Okay, nice. Yeah, don't really care about their being best selling, but health benefits, fair enough. But no, I want what I want to know. what I want to know, if you compare the health benefit to using a split keyboard versus like lifting weights regularly or doing push-ups or some other kind of exercise, how does it compare? Like, is it that, because my assumption would be that like using a split keyboard versus a normal keyboard is going to be like this much benefit, and then doing regular exercise is going to be like this much benefit, right? What do you mean, what? Am I not making sense? Like, switching from a regular keyboard to a split keyboard is going to have some X amount of benefits, right? What? Okay, I don't understand how this is making sense. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see if we're a human. Let's go. Okay. I don't see the conclusion in the first page. The average gamer, true. Anyway, I actually tried to look in for a moment. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this is actually the other way around. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to do. True believer has the sources. And Alto is like finished university. Okay. Okay. Place block, and I guess I kind of want to just include this here. I don't want to connect over Tor. Unlucky. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I'm not handling the sum case yet, but that's fine. We're gonna comment out the shit. Also, hit those. I don't think you answered my question at any point about your own projects. Or if you did, then I got completely distracted. Oh, okay. I also noticed your message earlier. Gotta admit, the light up keys are nice. Indeed, they are. Entangled in the sources. Nice. I just gotta write an article about this. Hmm. A gaming project, not a game dev project, but a gaming project. Interesting. Tell me more. Okay, so we don't have this. We're gonna make a match statement here. Match. Action to take. Whatever. That's not. I'm gonna rename this variable. Okay, 7 hours, but that's fine. Mm. Okay, so it is a game dev project. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, cleared publish could mean put it on itch, right? I'm assuming it's more like itch coded than Steam coded. That's my assumption. Oh, okay. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to have a look here. And then this thing is gonna be commented out for now. Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. This is gonna be slightly different. Build selection is gonna be a raycast result. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can just do raycast result and books. I64. Oh, I guess it is gonna be an entity box. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, that seems like a fun project, honestly. Yep. You could peek. Uh yeah, I think the hardest thing from if I started making that project, um it would be sticking with it because it's like I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. That's a good name for a project. Oof. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Dude, this is going on my wish list. That's awesome. Yes. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that for me, like, I'm fueled by inspiration, right? I just am. And a project like that, it just doesn't click for me, right? So it'd be difficult. It'd be difficult. But I like huge respect to the guy who made that, right? Huge respect. And definitely does look like a game that I would play, but not like a game that I would make. But I think that's beautiful. Like people make different things. Okay, 2069. Uh no, I mean how to say. I don't know about I mean okay, hold on. I need to fucking toe the line between being realistic and sounding like I'm humble bragging, right? It's a fucking fine line, right? I feel like I could be stepping on a fucking mine at any word that I speak. No, but I think the strongest characteristic that I have is just sticking to a project for a long time and some amount of delusion, right? Like when I started this project, I couldn't have made it. If that makes sense. But by just sticking to it, uh I now have more of an ability to make the project. But I don't know. I think most people, if they just had the same amount of motivation for this project, they could make it. Most people, I do think so. And it's impossible to know who would make it faster or slower, right? You can have some educated guesses based on some characteristics of the person. I fucking mispronounced that, whatever. But there's also random chance. And I'm not particularly fast. Anyway. What are we doing here? Oh, fill selection. Oh. Where's the box? Where's the box? Depends. Depends, right? It depends. I would err on the side of no, but if it's like, how to say, if you have really good reason to bring it up and it's not like POS, then it's like, okay, let's see. Let's take a peek. Okay, where do we have the selection box? Hello? FN selection raycast. Yeah, we get the raycast result and then a box. Am I being silly right now? We get some intersect. And oh, is it really like that? It is like that. Okay. Let's see. What is theanine? Okay, oh, okay, you already have the Wikipedia link, thank you. I love clicking on a link on the Twitch chat thing I have, and then it takes a few seconds to load it. Let's see. Uh, yeah, that's I feel like that's fair for it not being available. What do you mean I can't buy the strange white powder? Let me do it. Okay, okay. Oh, there was something else that MSG, I think it was. Uh I think that's something you can buy, and it's not deemed like a dangerous thing at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also gotta say that if you tried funny white powders, don't hold me accountable. You know? Like just I'm not gonna even say anything about seeing doctors and whatever. No, I mean I said it there, but you know. Ooh. But even if you decide to bake bread, don't hold me responsible, right? Do not. Unless the bread is really good, then share with me, right? But I mean, holding me responsible and sharing is two different things, right? Uh, okay, this is gonna be the to-do comment here. Mm-hmm. I think one word was dropped from that sentence, so basically, um, I think, I think that's what you meant to say. Anyway, okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, for future reference, I would say, uh, that I think this conversation is fine. I think that's fine. I was thinking about it. Unless Twitch thinks it's not fine. True. So true. Hold on. Sure. No, I don't have the thing. Fuck. Hold on. This reminds me of the thing. Okay, Mojik doesn't give me good results sometimes. We're gonna go to the start page. Don't give me a captcha. Fuck. Am I a human? Let's find out. Let's go! I'm human. Fuck, I can't find it. Basically, okay, so there's a meme where there's a rusty nail and it has a speech bubble And in the speech bubble is like an article. It's like why you should walk barefoot every day. It's a fucking great meme. Hold on. I have one more place where I can look for it. No. Can't be that far. Can't be that far. I have a bad feeling because a lot of the links in the channel that I'm browsing are saying the image you are requesting does not exist there or is no longer available. Imager.com. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Imager, for deleting my fucking photos. And this is why, like, what's the trade-off? Like, you gain storage space, but you've lost the user forever. Aye, aye, aye. Well, I was no longer using it anyway during that point, but it's, unfortunate. And this is one of the things that led me down the path of never trusting any company, basically. uh, True. Yeah, I hallucinated the meme, right? It doesn't actually exist. I have no proof of it existing. Did I fuck it up? Nope. That's good. Okay, that's that. And then we have this branch. Could have an extra set of braces that I'm gonna delete now. Let's do cargo format. Any bright ideas for the name of this enum? Taking suggestions. Usually what I do when I take suggestions is I already have a good idea of what I want it to be, and then I ask for suggestions, and I stimulate my brain with the different kinds of ideas people have, and then I go with the original suggestion or the original idea that I had, right? That happens a lot. Sometimes I get a really good idea from someone else, and I'm like, holy shit. I don't remember an example. In this case, I have no fucking idea what this should be. So the suggestions have an actual chance of getting in. How does it feel like not being able to have any sense of what facts or memories you're hallucinating in the actual physical reality? True. It's how would I say? I do have to say that, oh shit, I had a moment of realizing that everything exists, right? As right now, I was just existing in the context of this stream and nothing else exists, right? And I just had that going for me. But now suddenly I'm aware of the world. Okay, let me go back to not being aware of the world, right? Uh okay. This is fine. This should be deleted. And this actually compiles. That's curious. Let's see what happens. Just think. uh I mean, sometimes I like to click on the text, right? I was like, what the fuck? We're no longer compiling? Oh, I've added a fucking extra thing there. Okay, 2052. Yeah, and if I had sensible keybinds, then I would be more on the keyboard, right? Or, oh, this is what I've been thinking about sometimes. I kind of want an eye tracker, and then I can just look at the code, and then press a key to go where I'm looking, right? And I mean, no, it's the thing, like, I'm already, like, clicking the code, so it's like, might as well move my thing here, right? Like, my mouse and click. Imagine eye tracker, and then you have a button for, like, I could rebind caps lock to be move the cursor to where I'm looking. Oh, is it not like real time? But I but I'm also thinking like for selecting pieces of code and shit like that, right? Like imagine just look, click, and then start typing. Look, click, start typing. Right? That seems like a really fun world to live in, right? At least if the eye tracking is fast and precise enough, then yes, I would definitely want to have that. Let's fill with this, I guess. Capture mouse, there we go. Select the area. Oh, I clicked on the thing and I did the thing. Amazing. And if I click on nothing, oh. Oh yeah, now it filled it with air. Good. Good stuff. Uh, yeah, and then if I click on both, oh. I guess it didn't register the click there. That's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, so the array started from the inside. I think that was the problem. Oh, never mind. So we're not clicking the box here, right? That's an illusion. Now we're clicking the box. So we do need to do the +1 still. For the thing. Block pos to entity pos, and we do vector 3, 1 here. Let's see. Your eye can move only a couple of times per second. The focusing, then the mechanical delay, then OS delay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I guess, okay, one thing that I'm thinking about, like when I'm reading text, I guess my eyes don't have to, like, move per each character, right? So even if I'm focusing on a piece of text, it doesn't necessarily mean that my eyes are pointing at it. Question mark? Is that how it works? Okay. Let's see how this works now. Let's go to the roof. Select the area. Okay, and now if I click on any part of this, that should fill. It filled wrong. Fuck. Yeah, because we're also... Oh. Okay, okay. I need to do the +1 here, but not anywhere else. So when we are doing this, it should be like this. I think that's more correct. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's actually do a normal block. Oh well, let me out. I need to make a better UI system. That's not pain. Okay, so I click there. I click here. So now if I click on this thing with the item, let me first go here. Okay, it doesn't want to fill. If I'm looking here, if I look there, then it's okay. The area is still not like completely right. And can I be bothered to fucking figure this out right now? I feel like that's gonna be an off-stream thing. Yeah. I am feeling like this is probably already a good amount of progress for one stream. 5 at once. I don't know about that. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff not committed here. I think I'll fix this off stream, just next stream. That's fine. Rotating. Okay. This is like a potential thing that I could maybe crack out fast, but I just want to go. I'm gonna go. I want to be free. There's already more than 3 hours of work with no breaks. And well, there was some conversation, right? So not completely no breaks. I feel like this is a bit of a sudden end. Let's see. Yeah, when you have a moment, could you also fix the all formatting to use fixed number of decimals? Yeah, okay. I mean, I could do that right now, right? Before I go. Before I go. I swear I had that going at some point. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, what are we doing here now? Why are we not compiling? Oh, okay. It needs to be like that. This thing? That's awesome. This is awesome. uh, yeah, now it's no longer bouncing like crazy. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Thank you for the suggestion. Look at it. It's just a thing. Okay, taking notes, taking notes. This is how I can imbue anxiety just into someone. I need to not only the key press debug next? What do you mean? Yeah. No, it's not only do I need to have arbitrary like decimals, I need to invent decimals after, right? So whenever the number changes, I just come up with random numbers to the end of the digits. Oh, that'd be so good. Dude, I'm so tempted to do right now. Hold on. Oh, but I can't. Okay, I would have to put this in the code block. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, but we would need randoms. Fuck. Yeah, I can't be bothered to do it. But you could imagine it, right? I would just have another variable here with random digits. I could do that. Just have a static amount. Like, static fucking characters, whatever. Just imagine them changing each time the number changes, right? GG. It's like someone's trying to do some precise lineup or whatever. They're looking at the debug values, right? And they're like, dude, the position is not exact. Like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna admit that. Here we go. And yeah, this is gonna be off stream. Yes. Wapow. Hold on, checking something real fast. What is going on today? Why does it not load? There we go. Yeah. Actually, let's see. Is there anyone in the raid? Is there anyone that I can send everyone to? Oh, Getto. I'll send it to Getto. That's where we're going. Oh. We're going to Getto. Have fun. There's no raid message. Just be nice. Follow their chat rules. And I'll see you in the next stream, next Saturday. I might do some extra streams at some point, but they are not scheduled. Yes, it's every Saturday at 6 a.m. Helsinki time. And you can see the schedule at nearpedit.com/stream/schedule. And yes. Okay, sure. We'll see ourselves out with that pun. You'll have a good one. See ya. Bye bye.